Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another video. So this week I'm taking you along on a yard hunt at a house built in 1935. So there was a lot of cool stuff to be found, lots of old coins, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So I just pulled up this tiny little brass bit here. Get to that into the light so you can see it. It looks like maybe a piece of something, and I don't think I'm seeing much on it, and it is starting to bust apart. Oh, looks like it was a chunk of a cufflink at one point. That's a cool find, I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So this hit just like a quarter. I see what I believe are Japanese characters on that, and yeah, that is definitely a foreign coin of some sort. Let's see what's on the other side here. Looks like it says 10 something, not 100% sure what it is, but I will throw up the denomination and date next to it, but it's a cool find, I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I just started onto a new yard permission, and I see a really green penny about maybe all of 2 inches. The date on this one appears to be 1940 something, I think 1942. Yeah, that's 1942, so that is going to be a wheat penny. Really nice condition on this one too. There's your 1 cent on the back, but I will take that. So let's see if we get something else. Well, I have walked maybe 2 steps from that last wheat penny. Look at that. That is 2 pennies in the same hole. We'll start with this wheat penny here. Wow, the condition on these is just phenomenal. This yard has been very kind to them. And this one's got a date of 1944, I believe. Yeah, 1944. Set that one down and get this other one out of here. And that is another wheat penny. So that's already 3 wheat pennies. And this one is going to have a date of 1941. So all 40 so far. I'm going to set these aside and go back with a pinpointer. Nothing down in the hole. And nothing on top. But I'll take a 2 wheat penny spill. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this is just insane. Literally flipped up from right underneath the grass line. I see a scalloped edge and what I believe is, yeah, good for 5 cents in trade. So this is going to be some sort of merchant's token. And it's definitely aluminum. And on the face we have M&M of Akron, Iowa. So that is a little bit of a ways from here, I believe, but that has definitely got some age to it. If I find out what M&M stands for, I will throw it up next to it, but that is an awesome find. I'll take that. So let's see if we get something else. Well, this had a nice silver finish to it. Sadly, that is another copper penny, and it appears to be another wheat penny. Yeah, there's the 1 cent on the back. And let's see what we have for a date on this one. The other ones have all been from the 40s, and this one, par for the course, 1945, but still a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. Well, another 88.89. I see a pretty green looking penny. Let's see what we have here. I'm thinking probably a wheat, and I believe that I see Abe Lincoln on the front of that. Very crusty Abe Lincoln. Let's see what the back's got for us. Lots and lots of caked on dirt. Wow. I'm pretty sure it's a wheat penny though. I'll clean this up a little bit off camera, and when I got a date, I'll loop you back in. Well, here it is all cleaned up. Definitely a wheat penny, pretty crusty, and the date either 1936 or 1946. Not 100% sure, but it's a cool find. I'll take another wheat penny. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this is pretty deep, and I can already see it through the dirt. There it is. 3 Merry Widows. It would have cost $1 back in the day. I'm not actually going to say what this is. It's, we'll leave it at that. But that is a really cool find. It's definitely got some age to it. Probably from the 20s or 30s, but I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this was a mere feat from the Merry Widows tin. I don't know how well you're going to see it in situ there, but I just started rubbing the dirt away. And there lies another wheat penny. Maybe this one will actually be my old one. Everything has been 40s thus far. 1946. Still a great find though. I'll take another wheat penny. Let's see if we get something else. Well, after being in wheat penny land all day, That's certainly a sight for sore eyes. Take a look at that. That's going to be a mercury dime down in the hole there. And it is super, super slick. I'm just going to rub it because it is so worn out. I do not believe I see a mint mark. Let's see what we have for a date though. Probably going to be a pretty old one. Oh yeah, that's a very old one. It looks like 1919. So over 100 years old. But I will certainly take a mercury dime. Let's see if we get something else. Well, it seems like it's the backyard here that's got all the cool stuff in it. Take a look at that. That is a 50 caliber round. And it is not live. It is missing the casing that would have had the powder in it. But this dates to World War II and was probably brought home by a soldier. So that is a super cool piece of history. So I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, I have officially hit the hot spot. All within a little concentrated area where the mercury dime, the bullet, and now this, which is another wheat penny. This is number 7 now from this yard. And this one's got a very green look to it. So maybe this will be the older one. Oof, that is extremely crusty. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, and if it's an older date, I will loop you back in. Well, this is a super old wheat penny. It's actually the 2nd year they made these coins. 1910 is going to be the date on it. It's a little bit crusty on the back, but it should clean up pretty nice, so I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, we've got another green penny. This one was pretty deep in the numbers, not so great. And it is another wheat penny. I'm sure this one's gonna be excessively old though with the numbers on it. It's very, very green. Yeah, there's your 1 cent on the back. I'm going to clean this up a little bit off camera and I will loop you back in. So here's that wheat penny all cleaned up. 1917 is going to be the date on it. It's a little bit worn out, so it's tough to see, but here's the back of the coin, but I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, another old penny. This one is yet another wheat penny. With the age of these, one of these will be an Indian head penny. But this one is another extremely green one. However, I think I see a date in the 1950s actually, 1952, but that's still a wheat penny. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another wrap up from my hunt at the 1935 house. So I'll start off with the relics. There were not very many, it was mostly coins, but I got a 1982 vaccination tag for a dog, my first ever Merry Widow's tin, and then I also got onto this World War II era 50 caliber armor piercing bullet. And now onto the coins. We'll start off with the wheat pennies. I got a 1952, a 1946, a 1946D, 1945D, 44D, a 42, a 41. The 2 oldest are a 1917D and a 1910. I also got onto one modern foreign coin. It's a 1981 Japanese 10 yen. Here's the back of that coin. And then I also got onto one trade token. It's an M&M of Akron, Iowa. And then here's the back of that, good for 5 cents in trade. And I even got one little silver to send me home, a 1919 Mercury dime, in absolutely slick condition. Here's the back of that coin. It's got a Denver mint mark that is mostly rubbed away. But that was my hunt, guys. Thanks again for coming along. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Bug Eater, signing out.